Ok, continuando com as nossas entrevistas, portanto, tenho agora aqui comigo uma pessoa que vocês já conhecem, portanto, o Cinetur já fez um programa, um ou mais que um programa, onde falámos do trabalho do Jaswant, que é do Nepal, portanto está a residir neste momento em Los Angeles. Tem uma série em que nós participamos, que é On the Quest, portanto, explorando Portugal. Uma série que a primeira temporada foi na nossa região da Rábida, portanto iremos passar em breve. Esta série já está disponível também nas plataformas digitais onde iremos passar. Aquilo que eu vou falar com o Jazz é, ele já participou inclusivamente na primeira edição do Finisterra Brasil em Cachoeira, e iremos passar a partir de agora, tentar fazer aqui uma parceria e uma ponte entre Portugal, Brasil e Los Angeles, portanto, entre estas três partes. O Jazz é mais que um realizador, é mais que tudo isso, é principalmente quase um irmão para nós. Então irei começar a falar um pouco com ele sobre a expectativa, portanto, que ele tem também de ir ao Brasil, também de fazer uma temporada, porque não, na região do Brasil, nomeadamente também na região de Cachoeira, onde já esteve, e vamos começar a conversa. Jazz, first of all, thank you so much for being here. You are like my brother, so I have no ceremony to talk with you. What do you feel about our festival? So as you know, you changed the region. You already know Arabida. So, but first, you are now in Sines, first time here. What you feel? What about the difference of in the same festival? The difference of this?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for having me here, and to all the audiences who watch your show and love the culture. About Finisterra, as you said, I have a very different relationship with Finisterra because it promotes culture and tourism, and those are the two things I really love. And this time having in Sines, it is where Vasco da Gama was born. So I think it has a freshness because every time we are going to spending few years in one region and then again going to the other region, it brings a lot of new energy. And I think that's what I'm feeling. And with all the filmmakers who has come here from around the world, I'm talking to them, they all feel the same kind of energy. It is good that, Finisterra is just growing. You also have Brazil, and many different countries will follow. And I don't see you could even do Finisterra when it's happening in Portugal. It could be Sesimbra, Sines, happening at the same time or in a few days.
Yes.
It's a longer festival, longer because the filmmakers are already here. I think the idea of having in Sines and then maybe Montserrat, wherever it is, I'm just giving you names, and you do 3 days here, then you go to 3 days there, and so we include all the people from the region and also expose our filmmakers to these beautiful locations where they can come and make films.
Yeah. The challenge I have to you is you already know Brazil. We are having the first edition in Cachoeira. Do you think it's possible to make a TV series like we make in Portugal, in Brazil? Of course, I think so. But what's the big challenge to shooting in another country? Because nobody knows you, no, many people don't know you, you don't know the people. What big challenge of this?
Well, the big challenge is, first of all, having a right team who can support. Without that, we cannot do it.
Of course.
For me, always a challenge when I'm shooting or with documentaries in another country is trying to find those authentic stories. So finding authentic story is the big challenge. And then the support, I think if the tourism committee, the government tourism or the city, they come together to give us the authentic stories and the support to make the film, I think that makes it very much a little bit easier on the filmmakers, because as documentary filmmakers, we do documentaries because of the passion, because of we love the people in different places and their culture, and we want to share that to the world. And a lot of the time, there is no funding for, like the big organization don't fund independent stories. And my goal is to find those unique stories in different cultures and bring it. So I think it can be easier if we have the film commission involved and the tourism department and the city officials. Those three come together. I mean, even in Brazil, I want to do a Brazil on a quest in Brazil. See how much we did the promotion for On a Quest in Portugal. You know it. It's everywhere. Talk about it everywhere. In Hollywood, when we participate in the Emmys, all the big producers know about it. Now, when they find the right project, they want to come to Portugal. So same thing.
Yeah.
So with Brazil, the same thing. We can do Cachoeira, same thing.
Yeah.
Because when I went to Cachoeira, I was like, this could be a very good place to do some kind of like a gritty movie because the location is beautiful, So not just documentary, we can make dramas, we can make thrillers and still promote the place.
Ok. Jaswant, tanto, além de ser ator e produtor, como nós já mostramos no programa há uns tempos atrás, no Cineturismo, o Jazz já ganhou um Emmy em Hollywood. Isso dá-lhe só uma projeção, mas principalmente também é uma projeção, uma expectativa do seu trabalho. Isso aconteceu com a nossa série Exploring Portugal. E agora fica aqui o meu desafio para os espectadores que estão exatamente aí no Brasil. O seguinte: se acharem que o vosso destino será um bom destino, uma boa location para fazer filmagens, tentem de alguma forma sensibilizar a classe política, a prefeitura, o Ministério do Turismo e desafiem-nos de alguma forma a apostar também financeiramente para que a gente possa se deslocar lá, fazer um episódio mostrando as histórias locais, quer sejam indígenas, quer sejam nortistas, quer sejam coloniais, por aí fora, e podemos fazer um trabalho não só de prospeção extremamente importante na divulgação da vossa cultura. Tudo isso, através do jazz, poderá estar brevemente numa plataforma global em todo o mundo, como a Netflix ou Discovery, CANAL, por aí fora, como também poderá estar a ser candidato aos Oscars, como aconteceu agora com a Fernanda Torres, no festival, como vocês sabem, que lhe deu uma projeção global. Portanto, fica aqui o desafio não só para o Brasil, mas principalmente às vezes para pequenas localidades que poderão dar o salto para o cinema através do vosso esforço. Logicamente aqui o desafio será primeiro os produtores locais, os cineastas locais que poderão aqui de alguma forma ajudar, as film commissions locais arranjarem formas e de maneira de arranjar patrocinadores, poderemos de alguma forma utilizar o patrocínio a entrar no filme para o divulgar globalmente. Portanto, tudo isso é um trabalho bem conjunto que leva ao seu tempo, mas também estaremos aqui, quer eu, quer o Juca, como vocês sabem, que é o braço estendido na parte do Brasil, podermos ajudar a chegar mais longe, maior e com uma grande dimensão cinematográfica. Explain what we can do in Brazil with you, and they help us. I make the challenge to all political guys, tourism guys, to help us to help him.
Exactly.
Yes, this is the project.
Well, obviously, there's so much. I am more interested in the exploration of the culture and people. So, as I said, I only went to Cachoeira. That's one episode is beautiful there because of the carnival and because of the, we went to that
Museum too, and yes,
museum and the cinema, the camera and editing museum is great, and the people over there. I think that's a beautiful story there we could do. And then I'm interested in the Juca's area, Porto,
Porto Seguro.
Porto Seguro. That's a beautiful place where with the Indian could be one of the storyline, but also others, because I want to meet farmers. I want to meet real working artists. Main thing is also, this is not just the promotion of the one place name, but what the ingredients we have. Like in food, we cook.
Yeah.
I have to put so many things. So I want to meet local artists, somebody who's unknown and doesn't care about publicity.
And the musicians from many kinds of musicians, Brazilian guys, the dance, so many different regions. Yeah.
There is so many, and not just, I think Asia, which is another continent. I mean, this could be very gold. This could, their their culture, to expose it through the quest to this North America market and also the Asian market of, like our shows in Discovery Asians, of the millions and millions of people are going to watch it. And I want to I already know a few stories that you guys share with me that I want to film, but also if the tourism, if the city, they all come together, I want to find more stories like we did with Portugal.
Yeah.
We found so small little things in so many different places. So yeah, I think our 6-part series is going to be an awesome show to do in Brazil.
Okay. Thank you so much, my friend,
You.
my brother.
Thanks.
And we keep trying to do it much bigger and better. And
So let them know, we are coming to Brazil. We will come with the quest to Brazil and bring your beautiful stories, your life stories to the world.
o último desafio que eu tenho para vocês realizadores, se não têm, tentem fazer algum vídeo promocional da vossa região, por muito, entre aspas, fraquinho que vocês possam pensar que poderá ajudar muito a vossa economia local, o vosso turismo, e depois vão crescendo, vão aprendendo. Estamos todos nós aqui para partilhar experiências e emoções. Façam filmes, participem dos vossos filmes no Festival Finisterra Brasil, Finisterra Portugal. Venham a conhecer a vossa região, exatamente para atrair grandes produtores, grandes cineastas para ir à vossa região. Até ao próximo programa e obrigado.
Yeah, whatever he said, it's true.
Pictures and stories of this fascinating world I breathe in are worth preserving and documenting. Growing up, I was a big fan of Bollywood movies, especially those love songs. I connect deeply with my camera and the natural world around me.
It's very nice, beautiful.
On Saturday, November 1st, 1755, Lisbon was hit by a massive earthquake. My responsibility as a documentarian is to capture every story around me so it can be preserved for future generations to learn from it. That is going to be our first jump. Now every container has to be filled with fish. I will explore beautiful countries, from the cities, small towns, villages, and remote areas, to learn and document untold stories, history, hidden wonders, art, culture, food, people, and places. They are crisp from the outside and nice and soft in the inside. As I get to hold the camera, I am instantly energized. During the Upper Jurassic period, about 145 million years ago, there were carbonated seashores and mud-pit lagoons where dinosaurs walked and left their footprints. Wow! This is such a divine place, and everyone should come here at least once in their lifetime.
Ok, meus amigos, continuando com a nossa série de entrevistas, estamos, como já disse várias vezes aqui em Sines, no Sines Civil Hotel. Agora estamos com o Yaser. Yaser?
Yes, Yaser.
Yaser from Iran, portanto, do Irão. Ele é um produtor, é membro do júri do Festival Finisterra desde... Is the first time in jury in our festival or last edition too?
Yes, 2021 in Porto.
No, in our festival.
Yes.
First time.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you feel about the first time here? What do you feel about the first our festival?
Okay, I'm glad to see you and our friends. I'm so happy. I'm in Portugal and Lisbon and in Sines City for Sinstra Festival. This festival, I think, this is so professional festival for film, international film tourism in Portugal and all the world. I think we are cooperation in all world, in other country, and I feel I'm smile filled with this festival and all friends.
Okay. As a producer, of course, you make films or documentaries, feature films.
Yes, documents, documentary films. I have a new project, a big project about film tourism festival, tourism film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think perhaps in the future, next future, came to Portugal and shooting here?
Yes, sure. I have I tell you, I have a new project. I must check everything in Portugal, and I have a several shooting in Portugal, exactly in Sinch, or Lisbon, and Porto.
And our original Rábidas. Don't forget the Rábida because it's Suzim, but it's very important for us, for our story too.
Yes, yes, since it's very important city for uh, culture, for you know, everything is good for my film.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
We have, as you know, we have a festival, the same festival in Brazil. So next edition is going to be in some regions of Brazil. It's possible you as a filmmaker going there and shooting the Indian guys, the nature and wildlife, for example,
Yes,
in next edition, if you have supporting some directors and filmmakers to be there.
yes, exactly. This is great idea for my movie or my friend movie. I advertise festival for used location and city and culture and everything for shooting. Yes, exactly. Brazil can be used here.
Okay. It's possible to show our spectators some of your films. You can send us for, you can put on our show, on our program, some of your films.
Yes,
Yes?
yes, yes, sure.
Okay. Because you want one of our program is called Cineturismo, and you won't only promote the festival, but the filmmakers and producers participate in our festival. So for grand audience know who is on the festival. So thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your judgment in our festival. It's very important to have different kinds of vision of the films. Sometimes the culture is very different, and indeed it's not easy to judge another culture because we don't understand. What do you think about the difficulty of judge different culture?
Yeah, thank you so much for you. Thank you so much for other people help me, and this is amazing movie. This festival, I'm so happy for movie. I hope again come to Portugal, the Finestra Festival and other festival, Brazil, blah blah blah. Yes, thank you so much. That was
Ok, thank you for everything. Meus amigos, como perceberam, portanto, este nosso amigo do Irão irá estar também em Portugal várias vezes e iremos tentar levá-lo também ao Brasil na próxima edição do Festival Finisterra, logicamente também para filmar. É a nossa intenção promover também Portugal e Brasil além fronteiras. Estamos a falar, o festival pertence ao grupo Cineturismo, portanto mais de 100 países, mais de 100 festivais, e logicamente tudo isso faz sentido. Iremos continuar com este grupo de entrevistas também e até já.
مقبول شد؟
خیلی دل ما به شما میسوزه. یک مرد برای چیزی که عشق هستن جان فدا میکنه.
واه فقط یک زنه.
خب گفتم برش.
کل پرنده ها آزاد میکنی؟ وشو عندي شو ربنا مرة شاب دو
Sarari.
Saralish, Yaser Ahmadi, Rodigheri, PRIMEIRA. Special Jury Award, Saralish.
لؤي استيقظ، إنها الساعة 7 صباحا. لؤي أعرف ما هو الأنسب. هذه السيدة ستعود للعمل.
أنا المتحكم فيك، ما ممكن توجهي لي الأوامر.
إذا طردتني سيكون وجود الموظفة ضروريا. هذه السيدة ستعود للعمل.